Hello. I've been doing a lot of testing with the Coiling Whispers ring off and on for the last couple weeks. I haven't been playing nearly as much PoE 1 since I finished my Ice Nova build, and I've kind of just been experimenting and playing a little bit as we go. Thought I'd do another update since I did a little teaser for Meteoroni a while ago, and I've taken it to more of a more broad Energy Blade Inquisitor, not sticking to Firestorm of Meteors, which is cool and all, but there are better skills, unfortunately, for Energy Blade. So yeah, I've been doing a lot of testing, some playing around. I know a lot of others have also been messing around with the Coiling Whispers ring, so if you find any cool tech, please let me know in the comments below. I'm far from knowing everything about it. But it's been a lot of fun. I've always liked to play around with a lot of different spells to see which ones I like, and Energy Blade / Spell Blade is a good way to do it. And Power Charge stacking with Occultist like I did with Ice Nova is also good for testing other occult skills. You don't have to stick with Ice Nova. But this one adds tons of flat lightning damage to pretty much everything, so you can test out a whole bunch of different skills and have fun. I've got 9 different spells that I'm testing in this video. I've tested way more than this, but this is just for this video and kind of the spells that I've liked the most with this build. You'll see a fun little surpriser there at the end. Maybe not a surprise to anyone who knows me. Some of these are much better in maps than they are against Exarch. I just thought it would be fun to showcase it in Exarch anyway, to show you that you can do Exarch on an Energy Blade Inquisitor with literally any spell in existence. Actually, don't quote me on that. Almost any spell in existence. This is just showing some, like I said. I ran Eater and Exarch around 400 times in all of my testing. 1, because it's fun to bully them, and 2, because I was just so incredibly taken aback by how good a lot of these spells are when you add tons of flat lightning damage to them. Moving on, as far as mapping, Crackling, Lance of Branching is a clear winner in my opinion. Arc of Surging and Arc of Oscillating are also good, as is Firestorm of Pelting. Firestorm of Meteors is less good in maps, but it does a lot of damage, so it's good for other things. The instant Giga AoE of Crackling, Lance of Branching, though, is just too good. There's not really a limit to the number of targets hit like there is with Arc, and it covers a very large area. So, Crackling, Lance of Branching is my winner for mapping. As far as bossing, Ball Lightning of Orbit is probably my favorite for Exarch. For any other boss that moves around a lot, since Exarch just stands still and takes it. Probably Firestorm of Meteors. The rest are also good. Really just depends on what you want to do if you're going to boss with this. I'm sure there are a lot of ways to optimize this more for each spell. I just wanted more of a generalist approach so I can throw whatever spell I want to play in with. And as you can see, there's not a huge difference in the boss damage here, so it really just does come down to what you prefer. Also, I know I'm going to get some criticism here. I know my build is far from complete, and it's far from optimized. I would say this build is good. It's not great. There's a lot more I can do with it to make it better. I just threw a whole bunch of stuff together for testing, and this is where I'm at. This is not a build guide, but I'll put my POB in so you can look at it, and if you have any questions, feel free to ask. Budget for where I'm at with the build is around 800 Divines. Without Mage Blood, it's around 550 because I've got a shiny one. Without Mage Blood and Awakened Spell Echo, it's 425. And without Mage Blood, Woke Spell Echo, and Light of Meaning, it's around 285 Divines. And it's still really good at that price point. Hope you enjoy the rest of the video. I'll shut up now, and I'll catch you next time.
Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling. The fires of the zones. Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling. The fires of the zones. Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling.
Until the others arrived.
Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling. Incineration.
Until the others arrived to challenge me for this realm.
Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling.
Until the others arrived to challenge me for this realm.
Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling. The hatchling
Until the
surprises.
others arrived.
Your absurd defiance ends here, hatchling. The fires of 1,000 suns. You do not have the strength, hatchling.
That may be, but I am not alone.
How pathetic. The fires of 1,000